Hey, today I want to talk to you about something you might not yet have heard of. It's a very cool Python feature and it's called dictionary comprehension. Let's first start with list comprehension, and probably you already have heard of that. And we want to start with a list comprehension because dictionary comprehensions are pretty similar, but they are not so widely known. So here we have two lists. One is called keys, one is called values. We have some strings in our keys list and some float values in our values list. We use a dictionary comprehension in this case, and that's it. That's a dictionary. That's the list comprehension to create a new list, which will be called high prices. And we select all the values from the values list which are greater than 0.75. And that's the syntax. The value we want to add to our new list, then the variable that we use in the iteration from values list, and here we have the condition. We could also do it like this. For example, if we want to square all values, here the first one is always the value that you want to add to the new list, and yeah, that's the loop variable, and we're looping over the values list. If I run it now, you see we get the square values of all the values in the list. Okay, so that's how list comprehension works. Just to remind you how it works. Now we want to see how dictionary comprehension work. And they have a similar syntax, but the result of a dictionary comprehension obviously is a dictionary and not a list. So we want to create a new dictionary. Let's call it D for now. Dictionaries, so curly braces for a new dictionary. And then the first thing here is the key value pair which we want to create in our new dictionary. So let's just add key value pairs where the key is from the key list and the value from the values list. So keys, values. And that's the syntax already. That's all we need to create a dictionary, a new dictionary, which has those strings as keys and those float values here as values. You see, we use the zip function from Python to zip together both lists, which will create tuples of key values. Always the eth value will the eth key will correspond to the eth value. So the first value, the first key to the first value, and so on. And then we unpack the tuple. Each tuple, we unpack the two entries of each tuple into key and value. And then we create a new key value entry for the dictionary. And let's print the dictionary now, so that you can see that really we got a dictionary as we wanted it to be. And I will also show you that the type of D is dictionary. Here's the output. So our first key is egg and the value is 0.5. And you see it's a dictionary. And we have key value entries, just as we wanted it to be. So that's the fastest way to create a dictionary from two lists in Python. And you see, dictionary comprehensions are really cool, really powerful. You can quickly do many things in one single line of code. Now, we want to reverse our key value pairs of dictionary D. Let's create a new dictionary and we call it reverse D. maybe you can pause the video and take a moment to think how we could do it. There are several ways for sure. I will show you one now. And again, we have to start with the entries that we want to add to the dictionary. In this case, it's the values as keys and the keys as values, so reversed. For key value, now it's the old order in d.items. This returns the dictionary items. The other possibility would be to use the initial lists again with the zip function, just put values first, keys second, and then it's just like here. But this is another possibility that you can use if you don't have the list, if you just have a dictionary and you want to reverse the key value pairs to be value key pairs. So I print it also so that you can see that the result is as expected. Now we got 0.5 first and then it's egg. So first the float value, then the string value. And that's just what we wanted to get. You could also add conditions in the dictionary comprehension, but we will have a look at that in a later video. I hope you liked it and you learned a lot. Leave me your questions in the comments and I hope to see you soon.